Now, moving on, character trait number 7 that will just cause dysfunction and failure. The entrepreneur does not have a clear vision for the direction of the company. So, as example, Thrive is for entrepreneurs. If you want to start a business or you own a business, it's for you. This is who it's for. If you do not have any entrepreneurial interests, it's not for you.
Right.
We have a vision for this. 918 Moms, what was the vision?
Going after moms, giving them information. So, yeah.
Serving as a tool for moms.
A tool for moms. And
what about dads?
Right. And we had that. We'd have a couple people say, well, you're not going against dads. We were going after a niche.
What about 918 dads? Did
right,
you? And you responded by saying,
this is really made for moms. This is a niche going after moms.
What about sexism, Deidre?
Right.
What about
and
dudes?
I think it's just, and I have actually had customers say that, well, what's your target? Well, is it, women 25, 35, that range? Well, yeah, but and older and younger and men and you can't be everything to everybody.
Can't.
So I think you have to decide who your target is and stick with that niche.
Next, character trait number 8 for reasons for dysfunction and failure. The entrepreneur refuses to delegate. Gosh, I'm guilty of that.
I'm guilty of that too.
Oh, I hate myself.
Yeah.
I know that for me, I always try to work better at it, but I'm like, I want you to do this task. And I give it to them, and I write it out, and I feel like it's so detailed, and they get it back, and it's not the way I wanted it. I'm like, well, fine, I'll just do all projects moving forward of this kind.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, that's sales. You can't do all the sales.
Yeah.
Fine. But what we have to do is we have to give good direction, follow up, be kind, be patient, all the things that I'm not.
Yeah.
And we have to keep that, but we have to delegate.
Yeah.
Because if not, there's only so much we can do.
Right.
I
think it's hard for most entrepreneurs because you're a doer, you're used to doing everything yourself. And then when you do grow, that's when you have to go, okay, what can I pass on?
What was the hardest thing for you to delegate at 918 Moms?
Sales is hard for me to delegate because I think I can just go in and get it and come out, But
easy.
Yeah.
In and out.
And it was my site, selling it as my site is different than someone else selling it. They might say it wrong. They're not giving it right, So you have to train.
Did you ever think about recording your voice and then when they would walk in, they could open their mouth?
What did you do? So, yeah.
I never thought about that.
That's something that would be a bad idea. That'd be a quick decision that you made there. Okay, so moving on to character trait number 9. The entrepreneur is involved in a niche that is not scalable. Example, this actually happened. A person came to me and said, I have this business idea. I said, what's the business idea? Well, what I'm looking at doing is I want to focus, it's an online niche business that's going to help communicate the value of this city versus other cities. Now, so it's a travel site. Like people want to come to this city. I don't want to sell ads though. Okay. So what are you doing again now? I'm going to have a site developed to telling people about the history of this city and how much better this city is than people give it credit for. Who's going to buy, how do you get paid? Bro, if we get enough subscribers, money won't even matter. Facebook, do they worry about it? No.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
right.
And it's a weird niche, or maybe painting ancient sea turtles while they're alive at sea would be a weird niche.
Yeah.
You have to find something that's scalable. Have you seen this with business owners that have just weird?
Yeah, that no one, or it's maybe their passion, but do the masses want it? Is it solving a problem for someone?
I remember I worked with a medical business years ago in a land far, far away, near Tantooine over there by Dagobah. It's an interesting place. And I'm there, and this person has a whole host of products in their lobby that they are passionate about.
Yeah.
That no one in their right mind would buy from a doctor.
Yeah.
It's like Eddie's doctor, it's like, Dr. Smith and stuff. And then the stuff, just like everything that Dr. Smith likes, like this garage sale in front of it. I'm like, not only does that not inspire confidence, it freaks people out that you've got this collection of garage sale items in front of your medical clinic. Do you see this a lot, though?
I think it's because people think it's their idea or it's what they like rather than what the customer likes.
So choose a niche that people want to buy, solve a problem. Moving on to point number 10. Point number 10. The entrepreneur is unable to handle confrontation.
Right.
So Deidre, I need to talk to you about some things. No eye contact. So you're doing pretty good overall. You're a good employee. And so thanks for this meeting. Thanks for the meeting. And you're like, what was that meeting all
Right.
about? And then it gets time now where you're like, you've done something horrible. Now I'm like, you're fired.
Yeah.
You know, and there's got to be a way to deal with the confrontation
Yeah.
without firing, or there's got to be a way to do correction.
Right.
Do you see this a lot?
Yeah, I had a hard time with confrontation, till I owned my own business. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's always, I want to be everyone's friend. You want to make it amicable, but you have to, as a business owner, set that tone of, this is the way we're going to be. And if it's not, calling it to the front. I don't have a problem today doing that because I've gone through that. But, no one should ever be surprised that they're fired. They should have been sat down and talked to about what they've been doing wrong. It should never be a surprise.